Greetings, everyone. I am Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice, and today we're going to do our daily rune reading with a couple cards of clarification, with a bonus chakra token and mudra with solfeggio at the very end, so stay tuned.
Hey everybody, how are we feeling? It's yours truly back at it again. For the past influences, we have the U rune. This is endurance. Right? The U was used as bows back in the day, so that's a real test of strength to see how much we can flex. Right? And that's the past influences. Present influences are in the needs and constraints. What are we addressing? What needs to be addressed? What are we enduring that we need to let go of? Let's see. Future actions are possibly seeking advice from a trusted friend or ally, somebody who's proved their worth to you, right? This is the horse rune, also manas, it is Iwas, and it's loyalty, or perhaps even going on a pilgrimage, right, for future actions. All right, let's get some more runes out there. Action taken for the best outcome. All right, that's like a cocoon, a metamorphosis. Dagas is clarity and revelation. What is going to be revealed? Our feelings and emotions are anybody's guess. The Gambler's Cup. All right, I always call it the Gambler's Cup, but it's time that I call it by its actual name, right? It's Pertho, right? It could be a friendly competition or initiation even. So anything that needs to go through a process to have an outcome. Look at that. Both of those runes together. And this in our present influences. Somebody is being weighed down heavily with thoughts and needing to take action. Possible problems are in the family. Constraints. Nurturing. Okay, this can also be a sort of judgment from family, right? Future outcome is to know that you're divinely protected. If somebody out there needs to hear this advice, okay, let's go a little bit further into this now that we have the runes laid out. Enduring, we could be waiting for something to take place or waiting for that divine timing, but sometimes we need to take that initiative to show divine we want to go in that direction. Yes, the pendulum swings both ways, but with a little added inertia, maybe we can get that pendulum to stick over to that one side a bit more. Okay, addressing our needs and constraints, our mental blocks, our spiritual blocks, always getting out and grounding, make sure we're drinking enough water, that we're eating healthy and sleeping enough, right? To come from that mature perspective and that healthy perspective in addressing those needs is a huge significance for us. And we can always look at future actions of a pilgrimage, right? This could be possibly scouting new territory. It could be also gaining insight from a trusted source. Future actions taken for the best outcome. K is in clarity and revelation. So a lot of this is going to be a lot of that divine guidance, right? A lot of people that I talk to say, my ego is my amigo, right? We don't really want to kill that ego, because to kill the ego means to be rid of that system in place in us that recognizes where we need to address certain aspects of self in order to grow, to learn, to heal. Okay? It's good to have that healthy ego. All right? Feelings and emotions are in this sort of unknown territory. We don't know what the outcome will be, right? When we're addressing these needs and constraints, we've endured this burden for so long, right? To go to a trusted source, or to possibly scout the land or the situation up ahead to gain some sort of clarity and insight, right? From some sort of a revelation. All right, I have a feeling that this is going to be from a trusted source that'll help reveal this to you. So, not just gossiping amongst friends, right? This has to be somebody who's coming from a healthy perspective. All right. Possible problems are in this nurturing. Okay, so what if we're addressing these needs and constraints and we get that judgment from our family? So what? I've been a black sheep my whole life and I'm proud of it. Right? Yes, it is a tough road. Yes, it causes a lot of strife. But let me tell you, I am more healed now for it. In looking for these trusted sources and going on pilgrimages, right, we can get that clarity. I also like to think of this as a metamorphosis, like a cocoon. See how it's almost shaped like a cocoon, and it's also in kind of a diagram of a sideways hourglass. So the flow is neither here nor there, because this is a period of transition, a period of letting things settle for that emotional, mental, and physical clarity. All right, you're encouraged to do that with this incubation or sort of a gestation period. The problems, I wouldn't really be too worried about this, because you can beef or blaze through it, or be like a birch tree. This is the birch tree rune. Birch burns pretty easily, right? So to have this rune in this position could literally mean that we're really wrapped up in our heads. This is a conversation that we need to have with family, I believe. But know that in the end, no matter what, you're divinely protected. No matter what the outcome is, right? Divine's got you. Whatever happens, happens, right? Whatever happens, happens. But this could also mean that you could get more nurturing from your family. This isn't such a negative aspect, right? A lot like two sides to every perception. There's also the positive and negative to these runes, right? Except for this is just a firm stance, right? It's the elk rune. This means that no matter what, in your divine protection, you have the self-defense that you need. So if this family is throwing shade at you, know that your self-defense is in the divine. You can trust this process. Whatever you've been holding on to, the branches of this rune have a tendency to get broken if they do not endure. And then you have more of these needs and constraints to look forward to. So why not address it right now? Why not get that trusted ally to help you get that perspective and clarity through this period of waiting, this period of major transition. I have a feeling that when you go through this in a healthy way, that you will come out the other side just shining and feeling all sorts of nurtured with that sense of family and that sense of divine guided protection. Let's go ahead and get clarification on the cards, or from the cards here. These are messages straight from divine to your soul and spirit. And thank you, divine. Spat one out right at us right away. Look at that humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Things aren't always so heavy, are they? Look at that smiling figure in the middle. Nothing in this world is worth the anxiety that you're going through right now. Nothing is worth it. You can look at it with a sense of humor, knowing that in addressing this, that no matter what, it's all good. Throw shade at me if you want. I'm going to endure. I've always endured, right? You can always say, I am enduring. Okay? I am protected. I am healing. I believe that these can also speak to healing more of the divine aspects of yourself, but really, I really get this intuitive notion that this is a more of a mental clarity period for you, because we seem to so resistant to that change right now. But I'm telling you, if you reach out for help from a trusted source, this could even be divine. Okay? Ask the divine for clarity. Go within for insight. Sit with it. Right? Know that you're going to be nurtured and divinely protected. I was going to pull from the fairies, but let me get more clear on this humor card. Again, it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. There are definitely parts of your life that require your serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun, right? Don't neglect the things that bring you joy or make you laugh. Besides the health benefits to your physical body, your emotional and mental bodies reap huge rewards from the art of joy. Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid criticism and pessimism. Okay? Always look to your cup as being half full instead of half empty. You know what? When we look at the cup from above, it's always full. It's a matter of perspective. We can be so wrapped up in this situation, it's like looking at the corner without even seeing that it's daylight outside. So take a step back. The endless chatter of this physical dimension can seep into your conscious mind, so do your best to listen to happy music, read soul-enriching fiction, and be wary of movies or TV shows that can darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people. Why so serious? You're divinely protected. Let's get a message from the fairies for more clarification. Fairies, what message do you have for us for clarification on these runes for today's daily rune reading. Cheeky fairies, come out and play. Okay, this one. Oh, perfect. Boom. All right, y'all are going to love this. Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Let's read some more about this card. This is perfect with this message. Humor, emotional healing. Okay, I'm going to look it up. Emotional healing. Again, this states, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. This card signifies you're healing some old emotional pain. The first thing that comes to mind is exactly the issue you're resolving. So really, when I mention this card, remember what came to your mind immediately. That first thing that came to your mind, that's what needs the healing. That's what you need to seek a counsel for. That's what you need to address the constraints. That's what you need to go through this period of change and transformation and healing, right? As you let go of anger, guilt, or other emotional, low vibrational wounds, you awaken to the new level of power within yourself that attracts everything you desire. More and more. Call upon the fairies as well as supportive people and professionals to help you through this time of healing. Whew, this is heavy, y'all. Know that you're lovable and you deserve a happy heart. You deserve to be nurtured. You deserve to be divinely protected. So why are you preventing that from yourself? Take that leap. Because I promise you that safety net is already there. Additional meanings for this card is a situation you've been asking about has an emotional basis, or physical healing occurs as the result of emotional healing. Boy, if that isn't ever true. Emotional pain manifests as physical trauma, or vice versa. The physical or emotional trauma manifests as physical pain. Another meaning is you're preparing for a new love by healing old hurt from previous partnership, or consult a professional counselor, or join a support group. Journal about your feelings. This situation is bringing about tremendous personal growth. Let's sit in silence with that for a sec. All right, let's get a chakra mudra, or chakra token, I should say. Look at that. Perfect for the message at hand, right? To be firmly planted and grounded is to know that we have that not only a healthy sense of humility, but we're firm in our stance and we've addressed that, right? And we can go into our healing in a lot more of a healthier way. And what better place to start than from the beginning? This is the beginning of our power, right? The root chakra solfeggio is 369 hertz. That's 369. When your root chakra is unblocked, you should feel secure and connected to your body and grounded. The root chakra mudra is pretty simple. We are going to take the thumb and forefingers together, leaving the middle fingers out, and curling in the ring and pinky fingers. I am not flipping you off, I promise. Okay, and we can point this as far south as we like and recite the sound LAM, L-A-M, LAM.
Hey, that's some good news, everyone, because in getting that trusted ally or going on that pilgrimage, whatever the case may be, it's one and the same, right? And we're learning more about ourselves and healing many deeper aspects of ourselves. And truly, how can we expect to be there for others when we ourselves are not healed in the ways that we're helping others or the ways that we're providing for others, right? As a parent, it's very, very difficult to have that sort of relationship with other people when our needs and constraints aren't being met. Then it's evident throughout our lives, and then things like our family or people like our family members suffer from our not being healed. That's just an example, okay? Let's go over that root chakra mudra one more time. Again, that is linking the thumb and forefingers together, like that, okay? We're leaving the middle fingers out, but we're going to close down these and these fingers and bringing them in like this. And then the whole mudra, the sound is LAM, L-A-M in meditation. And again, that is 369 hertz. The colors associated with that chakra are many shades of red, crimson, burgundy. All right, if you're in that ballpark, you cannot go wrong. I've been Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. It's been a real pleasure and joy to be with you in this energy today with you and to celebrate your healing process that's about to unfold. Right? And please let me know how that progress is going in the comments below. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or if you have any constructive feedback as well. I love hearing from y'all. You're my fam. Remember that humor and that levity. Don't be so serious. You're divinely protected. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.